video just if you're thinking about owning a Dell Poweredge or any hardware server, the type of thing you're facing in terms of noise volume. That's one server running there, which is around 70 or 80 decibels, just to prove it. Just turn my camera on so I can see it. That's right up to the sounds of the fans there, and you can see it's hitting nearly 88 decibels in volume. It doesn't seem much, but obviously if you've got a lot of them stacked up, it's pretty bloody loud. This is an example of the Dell remote access interface, because mine's got a DRAC card on it. You'll see up here it's got different things you can see. What you can see is system summaries such as your remote access card information, your sensors. Sensors I'm going to pop up because I wanted to see what this room was like. Going to take fucking ages naturally. Speed tests, 20.8 down, that hasn't synchronized yet. I also like to note out that my channel is finally hit the 600 quid mark looking at the stats on Social Blade. I'm not going to tell you what I actually earn, so fuck off. But you can check out what I earn on Social Blade looking at the information. The remote access card is quite useful because it means you don't have to have a monitor hooked up to the PC to view the information on it. You just have to have a network connection. When you have a DRAC card, you have a dedicated network connection. That's the DRAC card there, signified by that little spanner there. These are just the normal network connections. You've got dual psus on this. It's got a remote access card. I think it's dual CPUs. I can't actually remember. Can't actually remember if I had a dual CPU on this. I never actually looked. These are all the sensors I can view. I've already selected the ones I want to view. So we've got monitor selected sensors. What this does is this looks at the main board and pulls the information from you when it stabilizes. Thank you. There you go. So you can see my backplane bottom temperature is 24 degrees. They're all hovering around 24 to 30 degrees Celsius. Yeah, I've got two CPUs in this. Current fan speed is 4,800 revolutions a minute. The minimum is 3,000. Maximum is 10,000 almost. There we go. So that's the failure thresholds for them. So and the maximum failure threshold on them is 85 for the processors. So 85 for your processors, 85 for your riser, 50 for your front input outputs, and 70 for your backplanes. So there you failure temperatures. Anyway, I'm going to go to the remote access now, because I know there was a problem with this. I'll show you what I encountered the last time that I did this. This is just telling us my server reset options. This is the stuff you can do from remote management, but you've also got that console redirect there, and what it does, it opens up a Java managed window which allows you to control the server. So here you see up here we've got redundant memory disabled, we have operating system install mode, CPU information, etc, etc, etc. It's with Xeon CPUs, dual 2.8s. I can't actually remember what the hell it was I was looking for. Last time it happened, because what I'm getting is the CPU, the operating system's not booted, it's saying no boot device found. The last time I encountered this, I had to change the RAID card into a different configuration. I need to find it though, that's the fucking problem, because I haven't. F1 to retry boot, close. What to do again? Control and delete. Nope, not that one. Control Alt. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself while I'm doing this. What I'm going to do is remotely reboot the server, because I need to get to the RAID card. So Graceful server power cycle on. I should do that one. Apply reset for reset. So apply yes to continue. Server will now reboot itself. Or it should do. Close that, and then we'll click on remote access console redirect again. You should see the booting up screen. Half an hour later when it comes up, there we go. So the server's now restarting itself, testing memory. I need to remember how to get to the setup page again because I can't remember. Keyboard failure, F2 for setup. F2. I know it's got keyboard failure, fuck off. Because I've got a keyboard plugged in, you piece of shit. Embedded server, Secondary backplane, boring. So dual 2.8 CPUs. We'll control this for SCSI select. I forgot about that one. Yeah, it wasn't that one. It's got an adaptive RAID controller on this. Well, it's just because what happened last time is, I can't remember the exact error message you gave, but it basically says no boot device found, and what you've got to do is on the actual computer, you go into the BIOS for the RAID controller and try that one, I can't remember what it is. You go into the BIOS for the RAID controller, and what you do is you actually switch it to a different form of RAID, and it warns you that you're going to potentially delete your RAID setup. And then is it that one? Can't remember. No, it's not that one. Where the fuck was it again? I might have to pull out the RAID card on it. Alright, I'll just pause this and I'll come back to it. Just a quick update on the server. I think this is what I did last time, I'm not 100% sure. Basically, I went into the setup utility, which is F2. I'll do it now actually. I went into the setup utility, which is F2, and then we'll just let this boot up. What you have is there's an option for boot priority or something like that. Because it wasn't, it says a SCSI select utility, but it wasn't SCSI I used before, it was an adaptive RAID controller, so I changed it to RAID. When it decides to load, because it's fucking slow. Oh, it's detecting them now actually. Oh cool, it's detecting me drives. Should see it flashing lights, have we? Nope, we don't. And here the disc spinning up like. That's just your network connectivity port. I've got 3 146GB drives and 2 72 15K drives. For reference, that's what this is referring to, is just because it's saying the power supply is disconnected for the secondary power supply, because it's got redundant PSUs on it, so I can yank one of them out and still have power. Quite good if you want to save on money, because the problem is that it uses more electricity when you want dual PSUs. So there's my A and B for my RAID controllers. You can see it's detected all 5 of my drives now, finally. Plus SCSI select. Let's turn the light off. Problem is, it's been that long since I've done this, I can't remember how I did it last time. Right, so I think what I did last time, like when the first ever time I encountered this problem, you go down to where it is boot sequence, I think. Oh, it's the hard drives actually. Embedded EI. Yeah, that was it, because it was using the thing is, it's where was it? I think it was boot sequence I went to last time. Nope, not that one. Where the hell was it I looked at? Was it integrated devices? Yeah, I think it was integrated devices you have to go to. Just press space, and where it says embedded RAID controller, SCSI enabled, you press space. It was off initially on mine. Go to RAID enabled, exit that, and escape to exit. Save changes and exit, yes. Eventually down there, this bit down the bottom, it will say warning remote session is not available. That's because the system's restarting, and then it'll reconnect on the screen when that says ready. That'll go to ready eventually. There we go. Now to save the screen, it'll give an error message about saying you can lose data because it's going into RAID mode. I think it is. This is not 100%. I can't remember 100% if this is what I did last time, but it was a last resort because I'd fucked me drives appeared to be fucked, so I wasn't really bothered about losing the data on them. Detected RAID mode, press yes to confirm the change, so I choose yes. Press yes to verify the change, press yes. I don't actually think this is what I did last time, but I don't really care less now. I've probably lost the data anyway, and it was mostly hosting my website, which was on this PC anyway, so I'm not really bothered now. Oh, there we go. That's it. So there, see which is Dell Poweredge expandable RAID controller. This is exactly what I did last time, and now I can access the RAID, so it should work now. So running controller self-tests. So just for reference, that is how you fix it, or one of the things I looked up last time, but you've got to be prepared that you are going to lose data. It's booting the controller kernel now. You've got to be prepared that you are going to lose some data if you do this. Whereas it's a last resort type scenario. If you don't want to pay the money to recover your disks, it is a last resort scenario where you can try, but that is what I tried last time and it's actually worked now, so I should have a working server in a few seconds. So as you can see, it's on the RAID controller. It's going through all its diagnostics and shit like that, so it's waiting for the controller to start. Controller started, there we go. So container configuration utility, this hopefully should detect all my drives. I've got 5 disks in total. Manage containers, I think it was this one. I think if I remember right, I had to select initialized drives last time. Data, RAID 5 virtual disk. Was it initialized drives? I haven't done this for that fucking long. Selected drives, only drives present at boot will be displayed. Enter complete selection, so no drive selected. Alright, that's what now what I'm doing. Deselect drive, insert select drive. So insert select it. So I'm just trying to look with the keyboard while doing this. So pressing insert select drive. So what the fuck's insert again? So insert select it. Insert select it. Enter to initialize drives. Any container using any of these drives. I'll select no because I'm sure this was more I did last time, but manage continuous exit. I'll escape that. Yes. So it is detecting the drives now, so I think it's a lot better now. My server, just for reference, has a battery backup, so if the RAID does fail, it backs everything up to a battery first and then saves the information before while it's flushing the cache, so it at least makes it a bit more safer for us. Right, so it should boot up Windows now. Once it's, as long as this says Dell Adaptive RAID control or whatever it is, then it should be good for go. Pardon me. Embedded server management, 2 processors. Adaptive RAID controller. Say it's switching to the SCSI BIOS again. I want the RAID BIOS. The embedded. Next one should say the Dell one. Expandable RAID controller, there we go. So if I leave this now, the computer should boot, I think. It's found my mirror image, which is RAID 1 for me hard drives. It's found RAID 5, which is my data. So basically the way I had it was I had operating system on container 0 and I had my data on RAID container 1, which is, if I remember right. So this should boot up now. Dun 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 dun, starting Windows, and there we go. So I've now fully recovered my computer again, and this should be it. So that should be booting. Just a quick just a fucking horse is trapping me fucking thing. Really annoying. Just a quick rock around on the server. The removable top cover on the server. It's a Dell Poweredge 2650. Nope. That was a Dell Poweredge 2650. So we've got all them out. Nope. First one just. Still booting Windows, so there we go. So you have your battery backup module down here. CPU's under there. Got 2 gigs of RAM. That's your memory backup for your RAID, if I remember right. 256 megs or something, or 128 I think. Sorry, it's not my battery backup. My memory for my RAID card. I think it was 256 megs. I can't take it. 128. Yeah, that's the memory for the RAID card. That. I don't really know much about server layout. More to look at. Anyway, that's hopefully just to walk out on the server. It is still booting now, as you can see, so hopefully that'll power up eventually. So I'll end it there, and that's how you fix a working server.